All right, court is calling 2024 CR 4763, State of Texas versus Francisco Ricardo Sotelo Baez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
Matthew Finch for Mr. Sotelo.
And are you Mr. Sotelo Baez?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You entered a plea in this cause. Let me find. On July 30th of no contest and applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at 6 years in the prison, and they're silent on your application. There's to be no contact with the complainant and an affirmative finding of family violence. All right, no PSI was done in this case. The court requested a criminal history. Any objection to the court reviewing the criminal history?
No objection.
Right from the start, the judge is setting the tone. We're not here to re-argue guilt. He already pled no contest, and now this is about consequences. Notice how calm the judge is while reviewing his criminal history. That's usually a sign that something concerning is in there. And when the defense says no objection to the history being reviewed, that means they know the judge is about to see everything. The silence in the room here is the sound of tension starting to build.
I would really want you to give me a second chance to redeem myself. I just had a newborn that was born on June 23rd. I want to be out there for my family. I'm 23 years old with 5 kids. I have 5 kids right now with the same girl. I really want to be part of their lives. I don't want to go away to prison and show my kids that I could be a role model for them. And also, I help my mom and my dad out to pay rent as well. I'm always working for them too, take care of my little brother también. And I would really want a second chance. I promise you I won't mess this up.
Here we see him trying to appeal to emotion, talking about his newborn, his 5 kids, wanting to be a role model. And look, that's understandable on a human level. But in sentencing, judges don't just listen to what you feel, they look at what you did. Saying, I won't mess up again, only matters if there's a reason to believe it. He's painting the picture of a devoted father, but the case itself is about violence toward that same family.
All right. And you say she, but in the police report, it says son.
Yeah, well, I have 3 daughters and 2 sons now.
All right. So the person that
That's
you
my
hit
son.
in this case,
It's a he.
I'm sorry?
It's a he.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a he.
All right. And how old is he?
He's 2 years old.
All right. So why is it in the police report? This is what they said. You texted his mother and you said, you're not going to like what I just did. I hit your son. Why are you calling the child your son?
Because well, it's our son. It's our son. It's my biological son. Or like,
But why you just,
yeah, it's baby's. He's mama's boy. So
oh, he's a mother's boy.
He's mama's boy. So
Okay.
he's always. I told her. She told me the same with my daughters because my daughters are.
This is where the judge starts drilling into the facts. She catches inconsistencies immediately. First he says, she. Police report says, son. He adjusts. Then she reads the text where he told the mother he hit the child. This is key. It's not an accident, not a misunderstanding. He admitted it in real time. You can see his explanations start to crumble the moment the judge applies pressure.
Girls, you know.
Okay.
And
So why are you hitting a 2-year-old?
so
What was the reason?
I had a lot going on today. I had got into a fight with my family members. My wife was in the hospital.
So you get in a fight with your family members, your wife is in the hospital. So how does that translate you to hitting a 2-year-old?
I did wrong. I know I did wrong.
No, I mean, what I'm trying to figure out what was the cause. I wasn't there.
Well, what happened was that with my son, I'm a little bit tough with him because he was my only boy. He was surrounded by girls, and
You're a little bit tough with the 2-year-old. Okay.
yeah, and I would want to play with him. I would want to play with him with the cars. I'll buy him cars. I'll buy him robots, boy toys, but he didn't want to. He wouldn't want to play with toys.
Okay. He doesn't want to play with toys. What does he want to play with?
He wants to play with Barbies.
All right. So he wants to play with Barbie dolls. So that was your issue with
And
him.
then my wife and my mother will tell me my son was gonna be gay.
Hmm.
And for me, feeling that way, my first son to be gay,
So your thing is, let me hit my 2-year-old because people are telling me he's going to be gay.
that was my first time laying my hand on him.
No, no, no. I'm just trying to get into your thought processes. So people are telling you that your son's going to be gay because he doesn't want to play with robots.
This is the moment the courtroom shifts. He admits he was hitting a 2-year-old because the child liked Barbies and kitchens instead of toy cars. The judge challenges him with logic. Ken is a doll, G.I. Joe is a doll, chefs exist, masculinity isn't defined by toys. She's exposing how absurd and damaging his reasoning is. This is where his excuses stop sounding like excuses and start sounding truly dangerous.
And then it says the victim had injuries, bruising and swelling on the face. And they say you sent a text message and said that you hit the victim 4 times in the face by slapping him. In what world is it okay to slap a 2-year-old in the face? What did you think you were like, to be afraid of you?
No, not really.
I mean, did you think the 2-year-old was not going to be afraid of him? Because 2-year-old, I don't think he's 6 feet tall. You're standing over him, slapping him. Did he cry when you slapped him?
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
All right, when his nose is bleeding, you continued to slap him. Did he continue to cry?
Well, I don't really remember his nose bleeding, Your Honor.
Did you get him some tissue? Did you clean up his face? Did you apologize?
End of his face. I spoke to my wife. I apologized to her.
No, no, no.
And I
Did you apologize to the 2-year-old?
Yes, I heard them.
And did you apologize to your daughters if they were at home and witnessed that?
And my daughters were in the other room.
They were in the other room?
Yes.
So you think they don't hear him crying? Do you have like a west wing and an east wing to your house, like Dallas?
No.
Like South Fork?
I apologize to all my kids, Your Honor. I know that I have an older daughter that she's 5. And
All right, it says here that you stated that the mother says that you're always unnecessarily hitting or disciplining the victim due to him being more feminine and wanting to toughen him up. So you think you beat up a 2-year-old by toughening him up, because that's what this is. You beat up a 2-year-old. You beat up a 2-year-old.
This is where the brutality becomes real. A 2-year-old, slapped in the face, nose bleeding, bruising, crying, and instead of stopping, he kept going. The judge is forcing him to confront the physical reality of what he did instead of hiding behind stress or pressure. And when he says he doesn't remember the nose bleeding, that's not forgetfulness. That's avoidance.
I wasn't around, man.
No, but why are you doing it? I don't understand.
I wasn't married. I don't know if I can say it, but
All right. What I can tell y'all on this case, I don't have the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. It's missing.
I'll re-execute it, Judge.
All right. Could you grab that for him, please? Yes, there's something you wanted to say?
yeah, it's because I was in drugs and I had tried a new drug that I had never tried before. That's what made me like it.
Well, here's the thing. According to what I'm reading in the police report, this isn't the first time that you've hit the 2-year-old, according to the police report, right? Is this the first time you hit him?
Yes, sir.
This line is powerful. Why do you continue to hit the people you claim you love? The judge is calling out the pattern. Not a one-time lapse, not a moment of panic, but a repeated cycle of violence. This is where the emotional mask falls off. He doesn't have an answer, and that silence says more than anything else.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison. give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no illegal reentry to the US, and there's to be no contact with minors. I'll order the therapeutic community. Maybe they can help him. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence and also a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? Yes.
Uh,
Yes, you have a question?
yeah.
You have a question or no?
Here's the turning point. She denies deferred adjudication. She gives him the full 6 years, plus no contact with minors, plus no reentry into the US illegally. The judge didn't just deny probation. She shut the door and locked it. And given what we've heard, it makes sense. The risk is too high, the pattern is too real, the damage is already done.
I just wanted to see you a second chance.
I'm sorry, what?
I just wanted a second chance to redeem myself, please, Your Honor.
All right, we're off the record. This is what I want you to understand. I internalized everything that your attorney presented, and your attorney presented some great arguments. In your past, you have assaultive behavior against the mother of your children. Probation for that, they would have given you the BIPP course. It's legally required. You have learned nothing. You beat up a 2-year-old because you think your 2-year-old is gay and you want to toughen up a 2-year-old. He's 2. It's like, imagine yourself in a boxing ring and your opponent is a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old doesn't stand a chance. The 2-year-old is going to, lose every time. You hit him in the face, give him a bloody nose. And according to the police report, after you hit him in the face, I'm sure he's crying, and you continue to hit him 4 more times. Then you text his mother, you're not going to like what I've done. I hit the 2-year-old. And then the mother in the police report and everybody in the police report tells me, you discipline him unnecessarily because you think he's going to be gay because he likes to cook. Go tell Wolfgang Puck. You know what? What if Wolfgang Puck's family would have thought, Wolfgang is going to be gay, we're not going to let him cook? Right? Have you ever cooked your own meal? Are you gay? Then why are you beating up on a 2-year-old because he likes to cook? To me, that would be a great thing because everybody is out here, you, having children that you can't take care of. You're 23 years old and you have 5 children. It would probably be nice if you had a teenager or somebody in the house who loves to cook and you encourage that. Then guess what? That's no cooking on your wife's plate. It's off the table. You understand?
This is the clip that makes the video. The judge breaks it down in plain language. You beat a 2-year-old because you didn't like the toys he played with. She uses cooking and common sense to show how absurd and cruel that mindset is. Then she closes with responsibility. If you are not mentally, emotionally, or financially ready to raise children, you should not be having more children. It's raw, it's real, and it lands.